a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. You ought to see me do my stuff. I got lanky legs and floppy feet. You ought to see me strut. I'm a snappy dresser, that no lie. I got shiny shoes and a black bow tie. I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. You ought to see me do my stuff. Chris is a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. You ought to see him do his stuff. He really swings those guitar strings. You ought to see him strut. He got a winning smile with teeth so white. His fingers move at the speed of light. He's a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. Let's listen to him do his stuff. You ought to see her do her stuff. Cymbal or snare, heck, she don't care. You ought to see her strut. She's a human metronome. It's encoded in her chromosome. She's a madcap mama from Manitoba. Listen to her do her stuff. And madcap mamas, you ought to see us do our stuff. We're three wise guys who improvise. It's all off the cuff. You want to know just what we got? We got good rhythm and we swing it hot. We're all ding-dong daddies and madcap mamas. Let's do us do our stuff. You ought to see us do our stuff. One more. You ought to see us do our stuff. We just did our stuff, and you watched us. Hello, I'm Al Simmons, and we are at the West End Cultural Center. This show is happily sponsored by Safe at Home Manitoba. Thank you for that sponsorship. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Dunn sitting over here playing some guitar, and on this side is Joanna Miller playing the drums and miscellaneous stuff over here. Now, she's gonna, you know what? I have another whole other thing going on a YouTube channel, Al Simmons Entertainer, where I'm teaching folks how to make musical instruments out of junk, stuff that you normally throw away or find in the recycling bin or in the kitchen drawer. I think, what if I give Joanna some things to play that she has to add to her repertoire of stuff that she's got here. Look at this. Here is a bottle. This is a plastic bottle with a slot cut in it. When I twirl it around, it makes a chirpy sound like this. Okay, you play that. I'm going to put it over here for you, all right? You try that sometime. And then here's another one. This is two bottles attached together. They're going to make two chirpies. If you want to know how to make these, you got to go to my YouTube channel, all right? Okay, these are not staying up. You figure it out when you get there. I'm done with that, okay? But Chris, not to leave you out, this is a stringed instrument. This is a tin can with two paint stir sticks, and when you pluck the string, it makes a twangy sound like this. Listen to this. Are you wondering what this is? It's a twinkle twinkle twanger. Okay, you can try that anytime you want, all right? And another one for Joanna. This is just a simple broken bicycle pump that I turned into a pop gun, all right? You can use this at your leisure, whenever you want, all right? There you go. Put that in your repertoire. One more while we're at it. This one, well, I'll show you this later because I just might play that as a solo, all right, a little bit later on. Okay, in the meantime, it's audience participation time. Do you remember audiences, Chris? And actually people sit and watch a show?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Apparently it's illegal now, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to do it remotely. You are going to sing along and clap along and stuff like that. Now some of you, all you have to do is think along because we're not going to know the difference, okay? Some of you can even just not do anything and we'll just think, that's wonderful, they're doing it, all right? So Joanna and Chris are going to help you out with what you have to do, okay? You have to make the sound of a little wee stone falling out of a shoe, and it's going to sound like this. 2 claps. Okay, you have to say boing, boing, tweet, tweet, and toot, toot, all right? And when I say, do you know what fell out? You have to answer back, what fell out? With enthusiasm, all right? Here we go. Wait a minute, my pick is falling off my finger here. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. That was not part of the song. I know I improvise lots, but that was not at all part of the song. The song is beginning now. As I was going for a walk, I got no further than half a block. Trouble with my foot, ooh, there was something in my shoe. So I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out?
What fell out?
A little wee stone. So I put my shoe back on my feet, kept on walking down the street. Well, I looked both ways to cross the road. My toe said, hey, you better unload. You got trouble with your foot. Ooh, there was something in my shoe. So I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out?
What fell out?
A bouncing ball. Boing, boing, and a little wee stone. So I put my shoe back on my feet. I kept on walking down the street. As I was going to the store, a 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Trouble with my foot, ooh, there was something in my shoe. So I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out?
What fell out?
A flying bird. Tweet, tweet, a bouncing ball.
Boing, boing.
And a little wee stone. So I put my shoe back on my feet, kept on walking down the street. Well, I went home and stood on the kitchen floor. I didn't think I'd have any more trouble with my foot, but ooh, there was something else in my shoe. So I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out?
What fell out?
A locomotive. Toot, toot. A flying bird. A bouncing ball.
Boing,
And
boing.
a little wee stone. So I went to my room in stocking feet, climbed into bed and went to sleep.
Wake up, Al!
Everybody stand up and do this. Stay standing and go like this. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth and nose. Okay, all right, good, well done. Sit down and do this now. Wait a minute. Sit down and go like this. Teeth and cheeks and chinny chin chin, chinny chin chin, chinny chin chin. Teeth and cheeks and chinny chin chin, earlobes, armpits, belly button. I made that part up myself. All right, here's another one. How about this? Eyebrows, ear flaps, tongue and lips, tongue and lips, tongue and lips. Eyebrows, ear flaps. Are you doing the tongue? Not no part of this, are you? Okay. Eyebrows, ear flaps, tongue and lips, tongue and lips, tongue and lips. Eyebrows, ear flaps, tongue and lips, forehead, backbone, neck, and hips. I figured out that at my, oh, that's good. I figured out that at my age, I'm 72 now, at my age, when people come up to me and say, hello, Al Simmons, how are you doing? I can use this song to answer the question. I can say, bunion, essential tremor, losing my hair, losing my hair, losing my hair. Bunion, essential tremor, losing my hair. Pacemaker, medial meniscus tear. It covers it all. Okay, well, you know, shall I sing a little story? I'll tell you a little story. There's a certain street with a certain house, and there at the top of the stair, there's a door to a room where a table and chair sit and wait for me there. And on the table you see a letter to me that came in the morning mail. And so I begin my tale. I was on the chair at the table, about to read my mail, when, not knowing any better, a fly landed on my letter. Smash! I squashed the fly. Now there's a spot on the paper where the poor fly died. Another fly landed right near the spot. Spot, he was caught, and made another spot on the letter where the first fly died. Now would you believe another one landed? Bam! Open-handed, it made another dot on the spot where the first two died. Then another fly lit right beside it. Plop! One shot, it made another spot on the letter where the first three died. When the next fly died, that made 5, because he too died right near the spot on the letter where the 4 flies died. Now there's a certain street with a certain house, and just at the top of the stair, there's a door to a room where a table and chair sit and wait for me there. And on the table you see a letter to me with the 5 squashed flies. Six. Play something a little bit for us, Chris. Oh, yeah. Chris Dunn, everybody. No flies on him. jazz. That's real cool jazz. Well, I screwed up your solo there, so you get to mess with my tune here. Okay, this is a tune that's sort of, well, maybe it's self-explanatory. Let's just play the tune. It goes like this. An alligator from the swamps in the south was celebrated for the size of his mouth. His gigantic smile was so wide and so clean, he clearly believed in good dental hygiene. The alligator brushed and he flossed and he polished. Every hint of decay was abolished. Every stain was erased with crates of toothpaste till every piece of plaque was abolished. His hide was green, but his teeth were clean. His teeth reptilian were 1 in a million. He brushed on the top and he brushed underneath. It took him 12 hours to floss all his teeth. He loved brushing teeth, and what he loved dearer was seeing his own smiling face in the mirror. The alligator brushed and he flossed and he polished. Every hint of decay was abolished. Every stain was erased with crates of toothpaste till every piece of plaque was abolished. He was winning many accolades, grinning in the Everglades. Such a big smile, but why the long face? These habits, I'm sure you would never surmise, would lead to the alligator's early demise. His dental duties took so long to complete, he never found time to find something to eat. The alligator brushed and he flossed and he polished. Every hint of decay was abolished. Every stain was erased with crates of toothpaste till every piece of plaque was abolished. Play a little alligator swampy stuff there. Alligator music, yeah. You know, Chris told me that he once saw an alligator in Africa. That was a crock. And that's a tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. Okay, that's not how we planned on ending that song, by the way. We did rehearse. We did. That was last night, remember that? Okay, that's what that was called, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get Joanna to come up here and help me with this little tune we're going to do. It's all about crickets. Can you make the sound effect of a cricket? How about a frog? Can you do a frog? Or what hangs around sort of in the nighttime in the swamps? Or not in the swamps, in like a marsh kind of thing with the cattails and the bulrushes and all of that, because that's what we're going to do. You're going to try those things? I could do one. Let me do one, okay? Why should you have all the fun? Okay. This is a tune written by my friend James Gordon. Okay. Oh, sure, let's. When the marshmallow moon floats high in a chocolate sky, that's when the whippoorwill whistles a tune for the waltz of the fireflies. by the banks of a looking glass lake, in a grove of invisible trees. That's when the fancy-dressed fireflies take to the air on a lingering breeze. They're dipping and diving, waltzing and jiving. The fireflies flashing their tail lights in time to the beat of a cricket guitar. In the bulrush ballroom, frogs turn up the volume. They croak out a song as the fireflies wink to the twinkling stars. They're dipping and diving, waltzing and jiving. The fireflies flashing their taillights in time to the beat of the cricket guitars. In the bulrush ballroom, frogs turn up the volume. They croak out a song as the fireflies wink to the twinkling stars. They croak out a song as the fireflies wink to the twinkling stars. Joanna Miller on the sound effects. We had the genuine sound effect of a bottle dropping on the floor in the middle of that. This was, it's just like, yeah, the normal swamp sounds like this. Oh, we must be in a swamp. But that's, you know what, it's sad, but there probably are plastic bottles in the swamp. Instead of throwing them away, turn them into musical instruments. This is like a little ad for my little thing that I'm doing on my YouTube channel, Al Simmons Entertainer, and you can make a whole bunch of crazy musical instruments. I'm only saying because it's fun to do. All right, okay. Here's a tune that's a work song that my son and I made up while we were gathering firewood around our home in Anola, Manitoba, and it just made the work go faster when we got to sing this song. It sort of sped up the work, made the work a little easier. That's what we do. When we're practicing for this show, it makes the work go easier if we're singing a song and making music while we're practicing. Right, yeah. It helps, it makes the time go a little faster. So this is that idea. And you can sing this while you're vacuuming, while you're doing the dishes, while you're raking the yard, or whatever you're going to do. It's a work song. So I'll sing the line, you sing it after me. I got my axe, my chainsaw too. My chainsaw too. There ain't no work that we can't do. Yo, for every tree that we cut down.
You cut down.
We plant a seed
Plant a seed
in the ground.
in the ground.
Yo,
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 yo.
we work hard
We work hard
all day long.
all day long.
And as we work,
As we work,
we sing this song.
sing this song.
Yo,
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 yo.
I may be cold,
I may be cold,
I may be hot,
I may be hot.
but am I quitting?
Am I quitting?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Yo,
Yo,
yo, I guess we're not quitting. Yo,
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 no,
yo.
yes.
Yeah.
We gotta quit because we got other tunes to do. That's the only reason. We're only gonna quit because we got songs to sing, all right? Let's just quit. End it like that. Suddenly it's over. Some of these tunes we forgot to figure out how to end them. And this next one we really don't know how to start it. So all we do is I just turn to Chris and hope for the best, all right?
Equal opportunity. I like that kind of stuff. Sort of kind of like that.
Hey, you know what? Chris got vaccinated today.
I did.
He's got the chip that'll allow him,
can now get rid of my
Putin to
phone.
follow him.
I don't need my phone anymore.
And so now, what? Didn't we come up with a name for the band after you
yes.
got your
What was the name
It's
again?
Al Simmons and the Adverse Reactions.
the adverse reactions?
adverse
All right.
reactions.
So look at Chris now because he had the shot like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, about
so
that.
and we'll take a look at him in about 10 minutes and see how he's holding up.
And it hardly hurt at all.
It hardly hurt. Excellent.
Actually, it did not hurt at all.
Okay, good.
And you are?
No adverse reactions yet. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Al Simmons and the Adverse Reactions here at the West End Cultural Center. All right. Here's one. This is a work song that I wrote while digging holes around my property. But I just like digging holes. So here it goes like this. With my hand on the handle and the blade in the yard, I'm stepping on the blade and I'm pushing down hard through the grass and the reeds and the rubble and the roots. I'm working in the yard, so I'm wearing rubber boots, digging a hole in the ground.
He's digging a hole in the ground.
Past the stones and the rocks and the clay and the gravel, I'm going on a journey, and it's down I travel. I scoop out all the dirt and I put it in a pile. I'll probably be working here for a little while, digging a hole in the ground.
He's digging a hole in the ground.
Through the sand and the stones and the clay and the dirt, there's sweat on my forehead, perspiration on my shirt. As the shadows get longer and the daylight fades, I got no trouble with a shovel, and I'm king of spades, digging a hole in the ground.
He's digging a hole in the ground.
As the hole gets longer and my muscles get stronger, I'm in the deep end, look at me descend. I'm not digging for treasure, I'm digging for pleasure. I'm not a geologist or an anthropologist. I tell you I'm blessed. The fact is I'm just digging a hole in the ground.
He's digging a hole in the ground.
I'm not digging for gold. I'm not digging for coal. I'm not digging for diamonds. I'm just digging a hole. When someone from the surface looks down this well and asks, "Hey, what you doing?" they hear me yell, "I'm digging a hole in the ground." He's
Digging a hole in the ground.
I'm digging a hole digging a hole. I'm digging a hole in the ground. I'm serious. I like digging holes. You never know what's going on down there. It's fun, and then
Dig up.
yeah, and then it's cool in the summer down there and all that.
Just remember to dig up.
Dig up. Okay, this is a tune that my pal Bob King wrote, and it's a true story about how he bought a truck off of this fellow called Mo. So this is the tune. Give us some kind of intro. That intro is probably worth more than the truck. That was well done.
Well thought out.
Oh, the truck I bought from Mo, I know it doesn't go, but I'm gonna fix it up this summer. I'll head out on the road, carrying a great big load. I'm gonna say goodbye to my mother. Well, there's lots of room inside to take people for a ride, and maybe on the side I'll paint my name. I'll travel all around, I'll roam from town to town. To do just what I want is what I aim. Well, I'm gonna see this country, yes, I'm gonna see it good. I'll stand on land where no one's ever stood. I'm gonna hit that highway, and everywhere I go, I'll be traveling in style in the truck I bought from Mo. Well, there's just a few things broke, Mo softly spoke, but you can easily fix it up in splendor. You may need a brand new seal and maybe a steering wheel, but I can get you a deal on a fender. Well, the window's got a crack and the steering's out of whack. There's a hole in the roof where the birds build a nest in. It'll keep me on the run, 'cause once I get that done, the only thing I'll need is an engine. Well, I'm gonna hit this highway, yes, I'm gonna see it good. I'll stand on land where no one's ever stood. I'm gonna hit that highway, and everywhere I go, they'll say, hey, there's Al Simmons in the truck he bought from Mo. Let's go for a little ride. Take us for a ride in that truck. Oh, yeah. All right. Pull over to the side there and parallel park, because it's time for a little bit of Al Simmons style rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right. You want me to do a solo or something?
Yeah.
There.
Beautiful.
Just like Bob King wrote that little solo there. I'm blowing up a balloon to blow Joanna's mind. This is something you can do if you go to my YouTube channel, alsimmons.com. No, the YouTube channel, Al Simmons Entertainer. And you can make a balloon do this. Listen to this. Stop playing. Get ready to play that rock and roll. Here we go. Listen to this. Sounds crazy. But listen to this. Let the air out of Bob King's tires there. Okay, play a little bit of rock and roll. Let's try this. Not that, we're done with that tune. Chris,
Oh, okay, we're done.
the adverse reactions are kicking in. Okay, which arm was it, Chris? I gotta punch you in the other one. Do the pop gun or do something. There we go. Okay. Now I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I put them in a bag. I put them in a box. Filling up my pockets, filling up my socks. I gain weight every time I take a walk. I collect rocks. I collect rocks. Volcanic or sedimentary. How much more can I carry? I pick up every rock that I find. To me, a gravel road is a gold mine. I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I put them in a bag. I put them in a box. From a pebble to a boulder, I can't wait till I'm older. So when I take walks, I can carry more rocks. Sing it after me in French. J'aime les roches. J'aime les roches. Je les mets dans un sac. Je les mets dans mes poches. Sing it after me in Ukrainian. Я не украинец, я не знаю, что я кажу. Okay, something else. I'll dance. I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I don't take my hobby for granted. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Yeah. We didn't do that cool thing in there that we were planning on doing. To me, a gravel road is a gold mine. There, we did it now. It's never too late
And cut.
to do what you want to do. Okay, this is a short, we'll do a short song about Lego. How many of you play with Lego? How many of you step on Lego on the way to the bathroom in the middle of the night? Okay, here's the song about Lego. It's a short little song, all right? I'm going to put the picks on my fingers again, just so I don't hurt myself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching, this is Chris Dunn once again, and Joanna Miller helping me out here today. And we are doing this without the aid of an audience. It's incredibly dangerous, but we decided to take the chance and do it anyway, all right? Okay, here's the sing-along. I'll sing it first. You got to learn it and sing it. I'm living in a Lego house. I'm sitting in a Lego chair. I'm watching my Lego TV in my Lego underwear. And is it ever lumpy? That's the whole song. Sing it with me. Here we go. I'm living in a Lego house. I'm sitting in a Lego chair. I'm watching my Lego TV in my Lego underwear. And is it ever lumpy? We ended that. That's just that's how to end a song. You just stop playing.
Stop.
Who would have thought?
Let it hang there.
That's it. Okay, here's a tune that Washboard Hank taught me, and I just think it's a good sentiment for what's going on these days. So it goes like this. Oh, the world's a better place because you're in it. And I'm talking each and every single minute. From the moment of your birth, it's been a better earth. The world's a better place because you're in it. And I'm talking to you right there, and these two too. Oh, the world's a better place because you're in it. And I'm talking each and every single minute. From the moment of your birth, it's been a better earth. The world's a better place because you're in it. Keep playing now. Oh, the world's a better place because you're in it. And I'm talking each and every single minute. From the moment of your birth, it's been a better earth. The world's a better place because you're in it. Stop. Okay, well, we'll stop there. The only way to control these two. Okay, all right.
Nah?
So we're going to play one more tune, and then we're going to say goodbye. And thanks for tuning in today, and thanks to the West End Cultural Center for inviting us to be part of this, and big thanks to the Safe at Home Manitoba group that it helped make this happen. Okay, twanging, we got the twanging. Beautiful.
Best I've sounded all day.
Best, there we go.
I like it.
Okay, here's our last tune. If we end this properly, we can leave. If not, we got to do the whole thing over again. Here we go. And you get to play everything that you didn't hit yet. You can do it now, okay? There is a banana here.
Hey, don't be alarmed.
I haven't figured out why she has this banana here. I'm frightened.
But you're talking about it, aren't
I'm
you?
talking about it,
Yeah,
yes. I have an idea, actually. I'm thinking of making a pair of some footwear out of this. You got to ask, what kind of footwear,
What
Alison?
kind of footwear, Al Simmons?
Slippers. No, this and C. Take your last red penny, borrow some if you haven't any, buy yourself a new broom, sweep the blues away, spend $50. If you don't, you're a horse's collar, tidy up that blue room, sweep the blues away. Unless I miss my guess, happiness doesn't hide around corners. Get wise, use your eyes, maybe you'll get a pleasant surprise. Change your hard luck story, everything will be hunky-dory. Tidy up that blue room, sweep the blues away. Your turn, play something. More, keep going. Unless I miss my guess, happiness doesn't hide around corners. Get wise, use your eyes. Spend $50. If you don't, your horse's collar. Tidy up that blue room. Sweep the blues, sweep the blues, sweep the blues away. Bye-bye, folks. Thanks for joining us. Sweep the blues away, everybody.